I don't know who. Oh, Ahmad. Yeah, Ahmad, you're absolutely right. This right here is just one big freaking win. So, I hope that the resolve of these Berkeley individuals is strong. I hope that they stay out here for the remainder of the evening. Another quote that I take with me always is Martin Luther King, and basically he stated that the arc of the moral universe is long, but it bends towards justice, and we must know that we are on that long path towards something that is basically beautiful and justified and righteous in every way. Um, it's only a matter of time. So, have the cops said anything to the crowd about how to see their limits? Um, so, somebody just wrote, "Wasn't he silenced? Wasn't Gandhi silenced?" Well, just because the man was shot does not make what he said any less beautiful. Does not make what he said any less powerful. The reality of the situation is, his was of course unfortunate, just like the death of many righteous leaders was unfortunate. But that does not reduce or diminish the power or the beauty of what they stood for or what they said. Um, he was talking about Craig Frank. That's good. Let's do a statewide strike. So that's basically the idea here. This is basically a statewide university and school strike. I believe they were talking about all schools, but it just might be a UC thing, but we will see. We will see what they are capable of here in Occupy Berkeley at Occupy Cal. And hopefully, I will be here to broadcast and hopefully report on things a little bit as the days go on. All I saw were a bunch of stoners yelling. It was an embarrassment to the whole movement. Well, I don't believe that you were actually at Occupy Oakland because, while we do have some individuals who sometimes go off the rocker, it's not just a bunch of stoners running around. So I actually do not believe you at all. I'm there every day. Um, let's see. Question: Why has Occupy Oakland put $20,000 into a Wells? Okay, that's easy to answer. And actually, we did a live view stream last night. So, Long Haul is our financial sponsor. They have agreed to take funds for us and donations and whatnot so that we can use it to buy things like tents, like supplies, like things like that. Unfortunately, our financial sponsors at Occupy Oakland are unable to take donations and then use them for emergency purposes like bail. I believe it is a liability issue, but regardless, they are unable via their bylaws and codes donations um to take donations that will then be used for bail. As a result, Occupy Oakland agreed before the general strike to accept $20,000 in an account from Occupy Wall Street for emergency purposes only. Now, just to give you an idea, $20,000 would not cover even a tenth of the people of the average of the people arrested each time there's been a raid on Oakland. Each time there's been a raid on Oakland, about 100 people have been arrested, and their bail initially was set at about $10,000. So that would have gotten about two people out of jail. Nevertheless, they agreed to send $20,000 in emergency funds to an account separate from our long haul financial sponsors. This was originally agreed to, and as a result, Occupy Oakland filed papers with the state of California to become a legal entity. I do not know exactly what the legal entity would be, a 501c3, I don't really know. Nevertheless, Occupy Oakland filed papers to become a legal entity so that Occupy Oakland could then open a CU, a credit union account, and receive emergency funds. Unfortunately, we have not received our paperwork back from the state of California. Of course, I have not been to Occupy Oakland today. We might have received them today, but I am not sure. As a result, the funds were then to be deposited into an account of one of our lawyers who is on the finance committee. Unfortunately, and that was passed by GA. And everything that is done at Occupy Oakland officially must be passed by GA. Unfortunately, this lawyer on our finance team has been deathly ill, ridiculously ill, and as a result has not been able to transfer his own bank accounts from Wells Fargo, and I believe he's banks at another bank too, I heard. So, as a result, temporarily, for temporary purposes only, again, we expect to be raided at any night and we need these emergency funds. He opened a trust account at Wells Fargo for temporarily holding this money. Anybody that tells you we have actually received this money does not know what they're talking about. We have not received the money yet from Occupy Wall Street. $20,000 has not arrived to Occupy Oakland. It has not happened. However, the trust account has been set up in case we do need to receive that money at Wells Fargo. Hopefully, our paperwork will come back. Occupy Oakland will become a legal entity, and we will be able to deposit it into an Occupy Oakland credit union. Again, we can't just deposit it willy-nilly into somebody's credit union account because GA would then have to vote and approve that. Again, there is a backlog of proposals, and all proposals must be heard in the order that they were submitted, apparently. So how long would that take to pass through GA? As a result, this is the temporary solution to the problem that has been come up with. Again, $20,000 would probably get, less than, even with bail at low numbers, less than 10 people out of jail. It's a small amount of money in an emergency fund. But it was necessary, what I call a necessary evil. I was not happy with it either. Many people were not happy with it. But at the same time, we had to bite the bullet and understand that we needed to accept the funds in case people needed to get bailed out of jail. Also, there were people still in jail from the previous raid that needed to get bailed out. So that's the explanation. SFRs, I do not know if there's anyone from OO in jail currently. I do not believe so anymore. Sir Monkey, my brother's in the Navy. He uses Navy Federal. Why do you say not use Navy Federal? I mean, I understand. We don't support the wars overseas, but at the same time, we should be able to take advantage of what are probably some of the best rates in the nation if we can. Yeah, I mean, again, Brenda, I will be too. Everybody, I think, will be happy when this whole thing is over. It'll be over with as soon as we get our paperwork from the state of California. And hopefully we get our paperwork from the state of California in time to just open up a CU and receive the funds there. Again, we have not received the funds yet. It is for emergency purposes only. Hopefully it will never happen. And that is that. Ignore the trolls. Ignore the trolls. We are the music makers and we are the dreamers of dreams. I guess we all need foot soldiers or grunts, if you will. So any other questions, guys? I'm looking at the comment stream. I'm sorry, when I'm talking, I try not to look at the comment stream so I don't lose my train of thought. But I'm looking at the comment stream right now, and any other questions for us? I will stay here about another 10 minutes and see what happens. And that's that. We have a small group of police that are gathered over here talking.
We're CenturyLink, a new kind of broadband company committed to improving lives with honest personal service, 5-year price lock guarantees, and consistently fast speeds.
Okay, they're kind of moving off now that I moved close with the camera. Hi. Navy Federal is nearly impossible to get an account with. Even active duty can't always get an account. Three-fourths of the time. Yeah, I mean, my brother's in the Navy. My whole family is medical or military. You know, I think it's very important to separate the individuals in the military from the individuals who order the military to do things unjustly or otherwise. I think it's kind of important to do so. And I think we'll just go ahead and follow these cops and see where they're going. If we can see where they're going, then maybe we can see if there's any others around. Just kind of hang back here. Stealth mode, Mr. Incognito. That's why I wear the camo hat, because I think it's funny and it's freaking telling. I like to be Mr. Incognito. Do I need cell batteries, chargers, or the like? Okay, so they're going down the stairs into the bottom basement of Sproul Hall. Let's see if we can sneak up here and look inside and see if there are large numbers of them around the corner here. They're going inside right there. Hang on a second. We're gonna go. University of California Police. This is why they came downstairs. So this is the University of California Police Department, apparently. That's why they came downstairs. So we will go ahead and not enter there. We will go back out front here. So, yeah, cop stalker. You know me. That's how we do it. Okay. We have a bus arriving. I do not know if it's full of cops. We will soon see. Let's go see down here where these guys are and what they plan on doing. Let's just go up and talk to them. See if they're nice. I'm just gonna kind of. Hey guys, how you doing? You guys coming or going? You guys coming or going? Taking off? All Alameda County? Right on. Thanks, guys. All right, just you guys. We appreciate you. Thanks. All right, so that's the Alameda County bus. That's the Alameda County bus. Apparently, they are going. So. I was told early. So, again, when in doubt, just ask. When in doubt, just ask. And we have more Alameda County folks running out of Sproul over to the bus because they probably want to get home to their families. It's important to remember that these individuals are the 99% as well. Even though they may be wayward in their ways and be taking orders from those individuals who we dislike, police are members of the 99%. And though I get very, very angry, especially with Oakland PD, it's important to understand that they are the 99%, and eventually we hope they will come around. Okay, we'll head back out to the front of Sproul. I keep calling it Sproul. I know it's Sproul. Let's just go ahead. They haven't warned, I haven't heard any warnings from the police about yanking tents, you know, though the region said they did not want tents out front, and now there are more tents out front. Did the cops warn? So any other questions? Any other questions from the Ustream while I am here? I give it another 5 or 10 minutes. I know I keep saying 5 or 10 minutes, but I just want to make sure that you guys, you know, hear and see everything that is going on tonight before I leave and go to Occupy Oakland for a little bit and check on my people there. So, anybody else with any questions from the live stream before we close down for the evening? Again, for any of you on any live streams, any rebroadcasts of this Ustream, if Global Revolution is still broadcasting this, I don't know. Go to my tweet stream at OakFo Show. Go ahead and hit up a follow. I will be reporting on this as much as possible. I will be reporting on Occupy Oakland as much as possible. Again, we have rumors of a possible crackdown tomorrow night. You guys can see that we still have OPD out here. Our tax dollars being wasted. Alameda County PD appears as though they have left. So all that is left is OPD and UCPD. And I don't know how long they're going to stay, but we'll see. Last question. It was voted to strike where? How many? So it was voted. And that's not my last question. It's somebody else writing that. It was voted to strike on all UC campuses, and I believe other. Let's just go ask and find out. Hey, man. So I've got the live stream here. Basically, it's all of UC, but are they calling to spread it to other campuses, or just UC to start?
They said on Tuesday there's going to be a fucking huge every school solidarity strike.
In California.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
And all schools at all levels, they're calling for a strike. Students to walk out of their classes this coming Tuesday.
Nice. Appreciate you for saying that to the stream. Appreciate you. Thank you.
You want a cookie?
Yes, I freaking do want a cookie. And you care if I put the camera on you?
No.
All right. This is a wonderful individual giving me energy right now. Even if it is sugar. Even if it is delicious. Thank you, Katrina. Thank you for watching. Thanks, buddy. Okay, so that's it. Students, teachers, everybody strike everywhere. I imagine that will be nailed down more tomorrow night once you've had the first community outreach meetings and everything that go on here. Anybody else with any other comments tonight? Nom nom nom. Sorry. Grubbing. Okay. Yeah, I can give a recap. 168, I can give a recap. We came together today. The individuals, I don't know what they're doing with the tents. I anticipate more tents will arrive as long as they aren't kicked out. But just to recap what happened today. So if you have any questions, don't type them yet because I'm not looking at the comment stream. I'm just going to recap what happened today for the individual that asked. Earlier today, as I eat my last bite of cookie, Occupy Cal constituted it, or basically formed. They came out in front of Sproul Hall, set up tents, came out, several thousand students, and basically started to protest. As a result, it is my understanding that UCPD, University of California Police Department, came out and started to break them up. There is video in my stream, probably 20, 30, 40 tweets back,